Joe Hopkins here, and today I'm giving you some truf. But first, the truth is, I'm thirsty. There we go. Alrighty, as usual, got me some hams. Sometimes it's Natty Bow, sometimes it's PBR. Today, as it's been lately, hams because it's cheap. Yeah. All right, so anyway, let me get my chair here. There we go. Got something to put my feet on. Put my feet up, baby. And some truth about guitar brands. Some of the big ones. Let me see. I'm just spitballing off the top of my head. I wrote down a bunch of guitar brands. What are my thoughts on, let's start at the beginning, Gibson. What am I, a fucking Rockefeller? God damn, I ain't got that kind of money. Play authentic? Is that like emotional blackmail or something? If you don't play us, you suck, it's not authentic? I mean, come on, man. How many lawsuits can you file? How about just make guitars people want to buy? You know what I mean? Be happy that you're like one of the biggest companies in the world and stop trying to bury everybody else. Just my thoughts. Let's see what we got next. Fender. I am also very upset that Stevie Ray Vaughan died. Yes. And Fender Custom Shop makes good stuff. Expensive, but good. If I was going to pick between Gibson and Fender Custom Shop, Fender Custom Shop is still cheaper and damn good stuff. But yes, I also know Eric Clapton was great, and so is, damn it, what's his name from Pink Floyd, right? I don't know. My brain just went to mush. Probably too many of these. Anyway, Gretsch, rockabilly, yeehaw, jazz is good. I love Gretsch guitars, but man, they have a certain image. You know what I mean? Yeah, country, jazz, rockabilly. Yeah, that's what I think of when I think of Gretsch, right? Who doesn't? Who doesn't? Brian Setzer, great guitarist though. I mean, come on. We all got to dig that kind of stuff. Schecter. There really isn't enough black eyeliner in the world, is there? Yeah, I'm edgy and I hit on underage goth chicks. That's what I think of with Schecter. Good, once again, good guitars. Good guitars, don't get me wrong. But, wow. Yeah, that is what I think. Like, you know, chicks in black lipstick that are barely old enough to drink. Okay. Firefly. Yeah, I got 200 bucks. Yeah. Epiphone. The generic version of Gibson. They were their own company once, right? Right? They were their own company. And the Beatles had some Epiphones. Of course, don't forget that. Epiphone doesn't want you to forget that. Squier. They're Fender, but not. But they are. But no, Squiers are good, man. I dig it. They Fender Jr. What can you say? Plus, I mean, they're good stuff, right? I got a Squier bass. Great stuff, right? I like Squier as much as Fender. Let's see. Rickenbacker. Man, I want to grow my hair down to my ass and play folk music, but electrified. I don't know why I think that when I think Rickenbacker, you know, because, I mean, Lemmy played Rickenbacker basses, right? But Rickenbacker, that's just what I think. I don't know. I always think of their 12-string electric and every electrified hippie in the world, right? So, PRS. I'm gonna make guitars, but make them better. That's kind of what Paul Reed Smith did. He's like, I'm gonna make them better. And I'm gonna appeal to every guitar nerd with more money than sense, right? And he does. It's not his fault. That's just kind of what happened. When you make really good guitars, you end up appealing to all the guitar nerds with more money than sense. G&L. Yeah, have you heard of that brand? It's, yeah, Leo Fender left Fender and kept making Fenders. That's kind of what it is, right? EVH. You remember Eddie? Eddie, he existed. He was a great guitarist. You remember him? Buy the guitar. They are good guitars, though. I hate to keep saying that. I'm not bashing these guys. They're good guitars. Mitchell. Who? Tell me I'm wrong, right? Yeah. Jackson. Metal on a budget. Yes. I have lots of black eyeliner but can't afford a Schecter. There you go. That's Jackson. Jackson. Yamaha. It's good enough. But don't yell at me. I like Yamaha. They make good guitars. They make good keyboards. They make good dirt bikes and chainsaws. They make good stuff. What can I say? They make everything. What doesn't Yamaha make? Right? They make it all and they do pretty good at it. Okay. Ernie Ball. Kind of like PRS, but not. Yeah. Yeah. Music nerds with too much money. That's what that is. Ernie Ball. They make good strings and now guitars too. Okay. Dean. How many times can we get Gibson to sue us? And Dimebag Darrell. You can't forget Dimebag Darrell. He played Deans, didn't he? Wasn't that a Dean? Didn't he play Deans? I think he played Deans. Nobody else did. So, all right. Ibanez. Remember when we were the underdog? Yeah. Japanese. The best of Japanese. It's like the Nissan of guitars, right? They have really good models that they only sell in Japan. Isn't that what Nissan did? They had like their best stuff they only sold overseas. I think Ibanez does that. Remember when they were Gibson knockoffs? Yeah. There's the other one, right? Ibanez. Remember when we were good Gibson knockoffs? Brian May guitars. They only make one model, but it's the smartest model, and it looks like Brian May's guitar. And who doesn't want to own Brian May's guitar? I mean, it's Brian May, jeez. And if you don't know who that is, it's probably because you're 20 years old, and no, never mind. Queen is popular again. Why is Queen popular again? Because they're Queen. I mean, come on, man. I'm trying to think, who else is there? Who else? I threw Firefly in there. I was mostly doing big brands, but I threw Firefly in there. How about Harley Benton? We do everything relatively good. That's the truth. It's the truth. I don't know if it's funny, but, you know, Harley Benton, yeah, I got 300 bucks and it, you know, I've heard of them. You know? How about some others there? I'm wearing my Hard Luck Kings t-shirt. Hard Luck Kings. The logo looks cool. There you go. How about Groat? They're on Amazon. Can't go wrong with Amazon, right? All right. I'm going to pretend like this video wasn't just an excuse to hide back in the studio and drink a beer. But it kind of was. This is total shit posting. This is a useless video that you shouldn't watch. But if you did, I appreciate it. I appreciate your watching. If you thought it was funny, you know what? Thank you. Thank you for thinking it's funny. Here in a minute, there's an end screen that's going to have some playlists with reviews and songs playlists. Listen to my songs, for God's sake. Nobody listens to my songs. A few people do, and they tell me they're good, but nobody else does. Anyway, playlists will be in the corners and stuff, along with a subscribe button. Hit the subscribe. Hit the subscribe. Hit it. Hit it. If I say it enough, will you do it? Hit the subscribe. Hit the subscribe button. And I'll see you in the next video. I love you guys. Peace out, baby. Bye-bye.